Okay, the Diddy Chronicles are in full swing. I'm not gonna waste your time. We're gonna get straight into the video. I will be putting in my 2 cents here and there, but let's check out the video.
Cassie said that when they were doing the freak offs, when they got to the end, Puff would tell the S workers to finish on her torso, and then they would go in another room and she would rub the fresh nut juice onto his torso and nipples. Whoa. She testified that she did not want these weekly freak-offs. They would take 3 to 4 days almost every week from 2007 to about 2018.
I'm gonna say this. Cassie is not a she's not a complete victim to me. And I know people might think that's crazy, but I don't think it's crazy. Diddy is crazy and Cassie is crazy for staying. And if I know people want to say, well, she was a victim, he did this, he did that to her. At any given point, if you want to remove yourself from somebody's life, you just remove yourself from their life. I'm sure she had enough money to where she could have done something like that. I even had a friend, a really good friend of mine, who's still one of my friends today. She was sleeping with some dude in Vegas, and he was actually a murderer, and he was so toxic. She actually left Vegas to come to California and took her baby with her. Now, she wanted to leave. Like, you can just leave. But as we know, Cassie she wanted the lifestyle. She liked the fame and the money and stuff that comes with it. So it's like, I don't know. To me, I just think it's crazy. But for whatever reason, when women are dealing with men with loads of money, they let them get away with more things. And we're kind of seeing that. So I don't think Cassie is a complete victim. And obviously, Diddy's crazy. She could have left if she wanted to. That's my perspective. That's what I think on it.
So this is what she's spending the vast majority of her time doing for a decade. Why didn't she just leave? This is a wild question. He purchased 2 apartments for her, New York and LA, both minutes, like single-digit minutes away from homes that he owned. And he had keys to her.
She could just wake up, leave to Ohio, leave to, I don't know, any given state. She could delete his number. Like, you guys got to be smarter than this. This is where I don't agree with him. Like, if you are in a situation, you watching this video, man or woman, decide you want to leave someone because of XYZ, you can get up and leave, delete their number, and never talk to them again. If they show up at your house, if they find you, you can call the police. You can remove yourself from somebody. You can completely remove somebody from your life. So I don't deal with that nonsense BS. Like, I don't agree with what he's saying.
Places, and he would come in unannounced all the time. And if he didn't know where she was, even for a minute, he would be calling her incessantly, going to the homes that he bought for her, that he purchased for her, and having his bodyguards roll up and try to find her and bring her back to him. You saw what happened when she tried to run away from the freak-off. So to look at that and say, why didn't she just leave, is to just be stupid. Is to ignore the obvious evidence that when you try to leave a DV relationship, you are in immense danger. DV survivors are at their most vulnerable when they try to leave. That's the stage of the relationship where a lot of people get unalived. So why didn't she just leave is not a good question. The question is, why was he attacking her in this way, not why didn't she leave? Cassie said that...
Like I said, from my perspective, they're both wrong. Obviously, Diddy is crazy. I mean, when you talk about kinks, like, everyone has kinks and stuff. I would say Diddy is at the max level of the kinks. He is an extremist when it comes to kinks. He is crazy. We know that he tried to, he blew up Kid Cudi's vehicle when when Kid Cudi was interested in Cassie. This was like some years back. So obviously Diddy is insane, and I think he deserves everything he got coming for him. To be honest with you, I don't think he's getting out of prison. I think that's going to be his home till he leaves Earth. And with Cassie, she's not 100% a victim to me. At any given moment, if you wanted to leave somebody, you could do it. You can literally remove people out of your life. She could have went anywhere. I'm sure she had enough money to do most things, but she wanted the lifestyle she was in. I'm not a fool. I'm not stupid. And so that's pretty much my perspective on it. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Actually, hold up. Let's go into some comments. Let's do that real quick. So we got... Somebody says, why didn't she leave? He was literally blowing up cars. Yes, he was blowing up cars. I'm standing firm on, you can remove somebody out of your life if you want to. Somebody else says she's a survivor, so glad she got out alive. She definitely is a survivor. What else? What else we got here? Ask another question. Rather than why didn't she leave, society shifts the blame mostly to women. Ask this question: why did he choose to do these heinous things to her and hundreds of other people? Diddy is crazy. Diddy is not. When you listen, he's been someone that's been solidified within the industry since what, like the mid to late 90s. He has loads of money. He has loads of power and authority and the loads of connections. So when you have that much power, obviously most people, I don't even want to say most people, but I'll say that it's some people, and the people that we do catch are the ones that obviously get dramatized. But yes, people usually, I don't even want to say just men, because with women it's different. But with men, you will see these sort of like huge kinks, and they can just get away with a lot of sexual things, unfortunately. She's not only being abused, she's watching him poison people and get the key to the city. Yeah, Diddy's wild. Again, I don't think he's going to be getting out of prison. I think that's where he's going to be till he's done. That's what I think. Tell me what you guys think. You guys think Cassie's a complete victim or not? And what you think, how you think the whole Diddy thing is going to turn out. Till next time.